Okay, so we made our temporary coops until we can get the permanent one built, which will probably be in about a month. And we didn't want to spend a lot of money on the coops that they're currently in because it's going to cost us quite a bit to make the permanent one. So these aren't ideal, but they work. So all of the wood that this one was constructed with was found. I scavenged it from either pallets or off the street from construction. I just drove around one weekend and just scavenged a bunch of wood. The only thing that we bought for this coop was the wire and the nails, which are actually roof shingles, and so the whole box was like $1 or something. And obviously that's not ideal. Would have probably looked a little bit better with some washers and some other nails, but like I said, this is on the cheap, so that's why it looks like that. It's functional, it works. All 4 birds are in here. Food and water. Who is that? Let's see, that's Tuesday, Tara, Fiddle, and Rose. And a friend of ours got on freecycle, and they are also trying to build a coop, and they got a couple of dog houses. So we just attached basically a run to this dog house, put it up on cinder blocks so it stays nice and dry, and also made sure no creatures or anything could really get in there and get to the chickens. I pretty much recycled a bunch of screws and nails from just a whole bunch of other little projects that I've done in the past. I think next weekend I'm going to cut a little hole right there, like a little door, put it on hinges, that way I can open it up and clean out the straw from in there. And I can also access the chickens a little bit better. And I thought it might rain today, so I put this tarp over it. I'll get some little eye hooks I have in the house and secure that down just so the wind doesn't blow it around. Because, oh, I don't know if you saw, but like inside here the roof corners are not sealed, so it would get a little wet in there, and we don't want that. Let's see. So at night we lay something really heavy on top of this to hold it down. Otherwise it's secured with some zip ties, which actually you can take off. You just push a little button there and take it off. They're very happy in there. Their little roosting bar. So they love being outside. And the little chickens here have moved into the coop that the bigger ones used to live in, which is basically our dog crate up on a couple of 2x4s. You probably can't see that. It's pretty secure in there. The cat was able to get his paw into the side of the cage, but they ran away pretty quickly, so no worries there. And then the tarp. And that's also a pallet that I scavenged. And I kind of just use that to block the wind and the rain and give them a little bit more privacy. And let's see, those are some windows that I picked up. I scavenged those, and I'm going to make them into some cold frames for the garden in the fall. Right now they're kind of sitting there to hold the tarp there. And we've been laying them kind of on the ground, like right here, so nothing can dig under there at night. I need to do a better job and maybe go find some more wood or some wire or something and build like a 10-inch little barrier there so nothing can dig under that and get to the chickens at night. So anyways, that's what we've done. I will say that you're gonna use pallets as scavenged wood, be really careful because they've got a ton of these rusty nails in them usually. And 2x4s work best, so choose a pallet that is made out of mostly 2x4s. Otherwise the other wood kind of just rips apart really easily. Also, I don't recommend cutting pallet wood because you don't know what they've put on it. And if you do cut it, just make sure you wear a mask, because a lot of times that wood is treated pretty heavily with chemicals and sealants and stuff, and you don't really want to expose yourself to that or expose your birds and other animals and kids to that. So it worked out pretty well. They're happy. We're happy, and looking forward to getting the permanent coop built.